How to sell an inherited house in San Antonio, Texas. So you inherited a house and now you're burdened with the fact of dealing with a family, seeing if anyone wants to keep the house, or coming to an agreement on what you want to sell it for and what you're going to split into everyone. Also, you have to learn the probate process or find an attorney that does that. Learn how to sell a house and having estate sales to sell everything from the house, and all these other things that you got to learn just because you inherited the house. There's a lot of ways that you can sell a house. On this house that I'm in, we just closed on it 2 weeks ago, but it took us 5 months to close because the person who passed away was married 5 times. And he had 5 ex-wives and he had, I think, 11 kids. So they all had to come to an agreement, and it was one person that I was dealing with, which is the executor. I was dealing with them, and they had such a hassle trying to get everyone involved and trying to get everyone to agree on something. So they finally agreed. We got it to the title company. The title company did all the grunt work in terms of affidavits of heirship and all those other things. And we were finally able to close. But even at the closing table, 2 of the brothers wanted to back out. It was on a Monday. They just left without signing. So they came back on Tuesday that we finally signed. I thought the whole deal was going to blow up, but we finally got it done. Now, you have a couple of options to do it. So let's say you already have a house, it's pretty, it's ready to go. You have the money to hold on to it for 5 or 6 months. You can list it with an agent and just come up with a price that you guys agree on and see if that's a good option. If you have the money to hold on to it, you don't need the money right now, and you could have a house that could be sitting vacant for 5 or 6 months. That's one option. Another option is to grab a for sale by owner sign and just put it out in the front yard and see if anyone is interested. A lot of people in that neighborhood are renting and they want to buy a house. So they may be interested in buying the house that you just inherited. The good thing with that is that you save on commissions, but the bad thing is that you have to learn all the aspects of real estate that you may not know. Do you have a qualified buyer? Are you open to seller financing on the house? And do you have time to be coming and showing it anytime throughout the week? So those are the things that you got to factor in. Or you could call an investor like myself and see if we can come up with something that makes sense to you. If you call me, the call takes usually 10 to 15 minutes, and at the end of that conversation you decide if you want to take the next step, which would be for me to come out and see the house. And if we come to an agreement at the end of that conversation and you like my offer, then we can close the property in as little as 2 weeks, or however long it takes for the title company to get all the paperwork ready and affidavits of heirship, or whatever we got to do. They'll guide us through the process. You don't have to learn anything. I just tell you, this is what I can do. You like it, we sign the paperwork, and we just wait for the title company to do everything else. So if you want to call me, 210-338-8723. You can call me at that number, text me at that number, or go to the website at avidhousebuyers.com and see if there's anything I can help you with.